Hey everyone, my name is Katie O'Shea and today I'm going to be doing the Writer Life tag. I was tagged in this by Kels Not Chels, which is really exciting because I've loved her videos for so long, and I'm going to put a link to her below and to that video so you can see the original tag, and you should go and watch that now and then come back here and see this one. But basically it's all about, if you're a writer, questions about like how you write and things like that. So I think it should be really fun, and let's get started. The first question is write fuel. What do you eat or drink while writing? So I think the easiest answer to this for me is cookies. Lots and lots of cookies. I try not to eat them, I don't always, but if I'm gonna have like a really long writing weekend, then I will need some cookie fuel to keep me going. Other than that, just water to drink. Question number 2 is write sounds. What do you listen to while writing? So for my first book that I wrote, I had this really long playlist, and I had a song essentially for each little scene, not exactly everyone, but a lot of music, and I would just listen to it over and over again. But after that book, I actually have not had any music that I listen to at all while I write, which is really kind of a change, but I love music so much that I get so distracted by it, and I listen to, even if it's just an instrumental track, I listen to the music and then it just really distracts me, so I have to have complete silence when I write. Question number 3 is write vice. What's your most debilitating distraction? So that would be Pinterest, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Tumblr, YouTube. Basically all social media really distracts me from writing. I'll sit down to write and I'll have everything ready to go, and then I'll be like, oh, let me just tweet that I'm writing, or let me just Instagram the fact that I'm writing, and let me see what everyone else is doing, or let me do a write sprint on Twitter. So that is definitely a little form of procrastination that I do to pretend like I'm writing when I'm actually not writing. Question number 4 is write horror. What's the worst thing that's ever happened to you while writing? As I'm thinking about it right now, I fortunately can't recall any time that I've had my computer just lose totally all my writing or anything horrible like that, which would be my absolute nightmare. So that's kind of my write horror, I guess, is the fear that my computer will crash or die and I will lose all of my work or not have backed it up frequently enough. But I usually am pretty good about like trying to save different versions and auto-saving every few minutes. So I can't think of really any write horror, thank goodness, that has happened to me. Question number 5 is write joy. What's the best thing that's ever happened while writing, or how do you celebrate small victories? I think that for me, it's really just exciting, and it makes me really happy when I give my work to a friend to read, especially like one of my first readers, and then they actually like it. That makes me the happiest person in the world. Like, hearing that someone else has enjoyed what you've written is really the coolest thing for me. So that's kind of probably my write joy, is when someone tells me that my writing was good, or that they enjoyed the story, or that they can't believe that I wrote that because it read like a real book that they would buy in the store. So that definitely makes me feel like, oh, the toil of writing was worth it. Question number 6 is write crew. Who do you communicate with or not communicate with while writing? So again, like I said with the music question, I have to have pretty much complete silence when I'm writing. I'm really horrible at writing in a group, which is why, even though I get invited very frequently by friends in my writing group to go like write at Starbucks or something, even if I were alone at Starbucks, like the people around me distract me. Like, I like to just observe and watch everyone, so that gets distracting. But I do have a writing group, like kind of a spin-off from my book club of a lot of people who like to write, so I do talk with a lot of them and like writer friends about what I'm writing, and especially if I get stuck. My beta readers will often help me, and then my write crew on Twitter is amazing. Just a lot of people like on the am writing hashtag, or other people, writer friends who I've met, if I post something about writing or having writer's block, everyone is always so supportive and will just tweet me some encouragement or support or whatnot. So that's really great, and I really love the community aspect of writing. Question number 7 is write secret. What's your writing secret to success or hidden flaw? And everyone always kind of does want to know my secret for writing because I've written several books while in school, and they're always asking me how I balance that with everything else. And I guess I can't really reveal my secrets, can I? But just kidding. Yeah, I just usually try to make the time for writing because it's something that I love, and you know, I feel like there's some things you can cut out, like scrolling through Facebook a little bit, you know, that will free up some time for writing, just different things like that. So I try to just write consistently every day. And then my hidden flaw is procrastinating, because sometimes I get in like a streak where I really do not even want to write. If I'm like at a place in a book right now where I currently am in my revisions where I'm just kind of stuck and I don't know how to fix something, then I tend to put it off. So that is definitely my biggest writing flaw. Question number 8 is Write-spiration. What always makes you productive? The thing that always makes me productive is when I get on a set schedule and I write consistently every single day for 30 minutes or however long it may be. If I'm on a schedule like that, then it just becomes a habit and part of my routine, which is why I love doing things like Rightfit challenge, which if you haven't heard of that, I'll put a link to it below. I'm doing a Rightfit challenge where I write and exercise in April, so that's kind of a fun thing that helps me just stay on a consistent schedule. And then also with that, it's great because I have a lot of accountability. I feel like I can't do a cheat day because I'm writing with all of you and I've committed to, you know, write a certain number of days. So if I cheat, I'm not only cheating on myself and missing out on that, but also letting everyone else down. So I like having that accountability and just writing with a group kind of like that over a course of a month or something. Question number 9 is write peeve. What's one thing writers do or you do that's annoying? I think for me the biggest write peeve is doubting yourself and feeling like you hate everything you've ever written, or that you're not good enough as a writer, or that, you know, you're just horrible. And I definitely have those doubts too. I think that's kind of just the nature of writing and having all that self-doubt that creeps in, and I think that's really probably a problem for every writer, but that's kind of something that I hate when I do it to myself, and I think that, oh, this is terrible, no one would ever want to read this. Because really you should have more confidence in yourself, and if you like it, probably other people will like it too, and if you don't like it, then maybe you're just being too hard on yourself because theoretically you just wrote it and it's probably pretty good. So yeah. And question number 10, the last question, is write words. Share one sentence from a project, past or present. And so after I've just talked about being confident in your writing, I'm like, because I hate sharing things I've written, even still, unless it's with like really good friends or family, and even still it kind of freaks me out. So here we go. This is from kind of my sci-fi book, YA book that I wrote, and so it's, if someone has to kill you, it may as well be your best friend, right? Alright, so that was the writer life tag, and I'm going to tag some people below, so check and see if I tagged you there. And even if I don't, I definitely encourage you to do this tag if you are a writer and a YouTuber. And if you liked this video, please give it a big thumbs up. That really helps me. And if you would subscribe, it's free and I would love it. That would really mean a lot to me. And leave me a comment below letting me know if you're a writer, what some of your writing habits are, and definitely let me know if you do this tag also, because even though Kelsey made it, I'm really interested in seeing everyone's responses to this one. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye! Oh, and I'm wearing my writing shirt today, which is this beautiful shirt that has all this little cursive writing on it in honor of this tag.